Hello beautiful people, my name is Ellarine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's YouTube video is for my college students, specifically my soon-to-be college students. But if you're not a college student and you're just still looking for some life hacks, whether you're late teens, early 20s, this is the video for you. I am going to help you out tremendously, I promise. Now, you may be wondering, Ella, why should I listen to you? Why is this important? Well, I am a recent college grad. This past May, I actually graduated USC, which is the University of Southern California in Southern California, SoCal. Here are my credentials. So trust, I know what I'm talking about with this diploma. But yeah, I'm a recent college grad. I've been in the college space. I've seen people struggle how to freaking adult for the first time. I struggled how to adult for the first time. So I'm here to tell you how to make it easier. Before I get into my first life hack for college students, make sure to follow all of my socials. It really helps me out a bunch when you guys support me on all of my other platforms, so don't forget to do that. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Although it's a little early, so you can wait. It's fine. Okay, but getting into the first life hack. The very first one that I want to do, that I want to get out of the way because it's starting to get more popular. People are starting to find out about it more, and I have been so vocal about it with all of my friends. I'm like, get this, do this, do this, do this. It's going to help you out so much. Is CalFresh. If you aren't in California or if you aren't familiar with what CalFresh is, it's basically food stamps, and I'm pretty sure every state should have it. I think it may differ from state to state. Don't quote me on that, but I think it may differ from state to state on who can apply for it or who can receive benefits. But food stamps helped me out so much in college when I was stressed about paying for books, for boarding, for renting out a place, for literal college tuition. And CalFresh really helped me out so I didn't have to stress about groceries. Mind you, I'm just going to be referencing food stamps as CalFresh because that's what they call it here in Southern California. They'll probably call it a different name in whatever state you go to for college, but just look up your state name and then food stamps and it should pop up. There's a website for it. But basically all you have to do is apply for it. You literally tell the people, I think if I remember correctly, you tell them how much you earn, how many people are in your household. Since you're a college student, it's just yourself, and they will either set up like a phone interview with you or it might just work for you on the website, and you'll probably have to show some sort of verification, but trust me, it is so worth it. Once you are accepted into the program, they send you an EBT card and you can basically apply it to most grocery stores to get groceries. Some EBT cards differ and they'll allow you to get some toiletries or other necessities. It just depends, but basically you just get your own card and the government gives you a certain amount of money each month to pay for your groceries, and it is a lifesaver. It helped me out so much when I was like basically in debt from spending money on college tuition, and I was so thankful for it, and I recommend it to everyone. I will say the amount of money that you receive depends on how much you need, basically. So how much income you're getting from any of your jobs, but nonetheless apply for it. Even if you think that you won't be able to get anything, apply for it. I knew a friend who received just $5 every month, but that's like a $5 free gift card basically. Wouldn't you rather have that than nothing? Now, because I was on the very poor side of the spectrum, I did receive enough to support all of my groceries every month, and I was so thankful for that, and it helped me out so much. So first life hack, sign up for food stamp card. Check your state for whichever applies. Okay, next one. This one is strictly a SoCal college hack, but it may apply for you as well. It's when flying out, because I'm an out-of-state college student, or I was. Since I was an out-of-state college student, I was looking for flights to go back home, and I found that a lot of the times the flights would be cheaper in smaller airports as opposed to LAX. So I often flew out of Burbank instead of LAX, which is about the same distance from USC for me. So I would fly out of Burbank for a much cheaper price to go back home, and it was just like a nice little way to save money. So what I recommend is finding other smaller airports around your college and compare the prices for the flights and see maybe it's cheaper. Maybe. Okay, the third hack is another airport hack. This applies for any college student. The majority of the times when I landed from a flight, I couldn't have a friend that came to pick me up because not very many people had cars, so I would always Uber back. Now, Ubers get so expensive, like literally insanely expensive. So what I did was, because I was going back to around my college campus, I would always look for someone that was wearing my college sweatshirt. So I'd look around and see if there were any USC people in the rideshare area, and I'd go up to them and be like, hey, like I'm also trying to go back to USC. I noticed you're a student. Would you happen to want to split an Uber? This works phenomenally. Phenomenally? This works so well. Also, make sure that you're wearing some sort of USC thing so people can come up to you maybe. Or, you know, not USC, but your college. Okay, next one is pretty well known, and it's just to bring your college ID anywhere you go. Now, this might be a given. You might be like,
well, duh, like it's literally one of my IDs.
But anywhere that you're spending money, ask, hey, do you give a student discount? I know, listen, I know. Social anxiety may get the best of you sometimes, but it is so helpful. Stores you may not even know might offer student discount, and that's just free money off. Like, I mean, not free money technically because you're still paying so much for tuition. But for instance, I like to thrift. I like to shop at Goodwill, and I went one time and the guy was like, hey, like, are you a USC student? Because it was near USC. We offer like a 10% student discount if you just show us your ID. Huh? I did not have my card on me. I was like, shoot, like I could literally be getting at least like $1 off. Hello? So always bring your student ID with you and ask for a discount. Okay, next is taxes. Listen, I hate to talk about it. I know we all hate them. Taxes are the bane of my freaking existence. But look around to see if any local colleges offer doing taxes for free. Some colleges offer to do your taxes for free because they are training students who want to get into that line of business how to do other people's taxes. So there'll be a whole group of people working at different tables, and there'll be a student sitting there, and they'll have like a supervisor, and they'll go to check to make sure they're doing it right, and they will do your taxes for you for free, but it'll probably be under a certain amount of income. For instance, where I went was CSUN, which is a local college in Southern California, and they did everyone's taxes for free who made under $50,000. Now, as a college student, hearing that is a dream because normally we're not making more than $50,000. We are working part-time, so it was so useful to have them help out. So look around to see if there's any colleges near you that offer doing taxes for free. Okay. The sixth hack is for finding housing. Now, when I first moved to USC, I was a transfer student, so I didn't know anything about housing, and I wasn't required to live on campus. That happens a lot with transfer students for any college. So I was very scared, and I did not know where to start to look for housing, especially with the housing market in freaking California. It is crazy high. Rent is crazy high. So what I did was I looked on Facebook Market. Now this one is kind of like a little iffy. It's a little iffy at life hack because sometimes you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. I found low-key a super sketchy post that was like a pretty low price, lower than anything I've ever seen, pretty close to campus. I'm like, this sounds perfect. Luckily, I had my sister who lived in the area and she could go check it out to make sure it was a real place because sometimes you can get scammed, so don't get scammed. But luckily she got to see it. If you don't have someone in the area, maybe ask for a video call, but she got to look in there and see it. And so I found the perfect spot. I lived there for 3 years, super close to campus with my own room, off of Facebook Market for cheap. This life hack, I think people just kind of dismiss because they're like, why would I want to find somewhere to live off of Facebook Market? A lot of landlords who don't really know social media or websites to put the actual housing on will use Facebook Market because, you know, adults love their Facebook. Also, you can just find rare listings that are not going to be put anywhere else. So it's always worth checking Facebook Market for housing. Okay, the last couple of hacks have to do with more material-like items, starting off with furniture. So when you actually get your housing, and if it's unfurnished, because some come furnished, if it's unfurnished, you'll look online and you're like, oh my god, why did I never realize furniture was this expensive? Listen, I've been there, I get it. Especially, again, while you have all of these other financial costs going on, why do we have to pay for furniture? So my number one hack, at least in my area that has always worked for me, is during move in and move out weekends, especially near the dorms or on like in the neighborhoods near your university, check outside the houses. Because oh my gosh, people will just give away furniture because it's so much easier to put it out on the block than like list it as something and sell it, especially in California where traffic is bad and people don't want to drive to drop it off or pick it up. Also, where some people like sorority houses have a lot more money, so they don't really care to sell it, they just like give it away. So always check on the curb or behind the houses in like the alleys, not on the actual property, but like in the alleys with the dumpsters. Sometimes they'll set stuff beside the dumpster. Don't go diving in the dumpster. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But I have found so many good things on the side of the road for free. My friend literally found like a flat screen TV that works for him. I have found like this cute little glass table thing, I don't know if you can see, found that on the side of the road. This lamp, standing lamp, found it on the side of the road. Like, trust me, you may look a little silly walking it home, but it's free. Again, reminder, look when people are moving in because some people might have bought too much stuff or they're moving in with roommates and they realize, oh, we already have a lamp, so let's just put it out. Free lamp. And check when moving out. So when people are like, oh, like we're boxing up so much stuff, it doesn't fit in the storage unit, it doesn't fit in the move-in truck, gotta get rid of it. free lamp for you. Okay, next one has to do with clothes. This one's a super simple one that I found recently, just like living at USC. There's a Goodwill that I mentioned earlier that's right near campus, and it's also right near our frat row and our sorority row. Did they call it sorority row? But I learned recently that this Goodwill has a deal with the sorority houses. This could be a rumor. This could be a rumor. But they'll go to all of the houses like every week or every month or something, and they'll be like, hey, do you guys have any clothes that you're getting rid of? And because it's sorority houses and sorority people tend to have a little money, they'll get rid of their super nice clothes that are probably just like slightly out of style or they don't fit to the Goodwill. And so that Goodwill will be stocked with going out tops, with probably like Halloween costumes, with just cute clothes, and it's at a discount. Just check out the close Goodwills and see what they have to offer. My next hack is kind of similar to that last hack, and it is when getting rid of your clothes, make a deal with your friends to swap bags. So basically when you're cleaning out your closet and you have a big bag of clothes, before you guys give it to the Goodwill or do anything with it, swap them. Be like, hey, I'm getting rid of some clothes, can I look through your bag? And you can look through mine. Or if you're like literally trying to clean out your closet and you don't want more clothes, just like give it to your friends, see if they want any. Like, hello, be a nice little friend. Additionally, and now I've never done this, but I really want to. I just want to find a friend who's willing and down to do it with me. But you know those clothes that sit in your closet and like, you know, they're like kind of cute, but like you never wear them. You're just like kind of attached to them, so you don't want to get rid of them. Put them all in a bag and have your friend do the same and swap them. So you're just swapping closets for a little while, and then that person can wear those clothes and you might be able to see it on them and be like, wait, that actually is cute. I can't wait to have that back. And then you get to wear their clothes and you'll be like, I've never seen this before. This is so cute, so new. And then after like the month that you've swapped those clothes, you can swap them back. Not only will you have a newfound thankfulness for these clothes and a new eye to see how your friend has styled them, but you didn't have to get rid of them. And you got basically new clothes for a month. So it's a win-win-win-win situation. The very last hack that I have, I've noticed that most of these are kind of money hacks, but like that's what we need in college. So if you're not struggling with money, this may not be a video for you, but that's okay. The last hack I need you to take with a grain of salt, and I need you to say that I didn't tell you to do this because I don't know if it's entirely legal. This is just like a hypothetical, okay? Some living units, some apartments have laundry still that has the quarter system for where you pay it with quarters. Now, we know how outdated quarters are for machines. Like our parents did that in college, right? So I knew a girl, I never did this, let me just say, but I knew a girl who looked up online how to jailbreak washer and dryer. Washer and dryer quarter system. So like she was like hitting the buttons and she got it down to like only paying 25 cents per wash instead of $1.50. So not saying that's what you should do, but sometimes people do jailbreak the washer and dryer and it'll make it much cheaper for you. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that might be the case in some areas. Please do not break these washer and dryers. Please be thankful for the place you are living in. But if there is a jailbroken washer and dryer at your place, maybe take advantage of that. Okay guys, that wraps up all 10 of my college life hack tips. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope they were useful. If you would like me to do another part to this video or similar videos, similar college advice videos, let me know. Tell me what you guys need help with. If you want any advice on anything, I don't know, other video ideas. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, turn on my post notification bell so you can be the first one to these videos. As I said before, follow all of my other socials. It helps me out a bunch. I love you all so freaking much. Have a good day, night, evening, or whatever. Make sure to take care of yourselves and stay you, stay true, and stay tuned.